Welcome to Sunday Night Conversation. I'm your host, Mario Verde. Joining me tonight is the one, the only, Rush the Crush Monday. What is up, dude?
Malo Verde, my good friend. How are things?
Honestly, I can't complain. I just came back from a lovely mountain trip up in Cedar Run. It was beautiful up there. You know, a little relaxation. It was good. How's things with you?
Well, the mountains sound wonderful. Wish I could say the same. I spent my weekend hanging out with the kids and doing just a little work around the house. Nothing extremely exciting.
Nothing extremely exciting. Paying attention to that fantasy caster, I'm sure this week got a lot of close games this week, yours included.
I tell you what, man. If I could have stunk any worse this week, I would have probably just thrown my computer right out the window. But luckily, Danville Destroyers decided to have a worse week with me than I did, and I actually feel a little bit sorry for him. He had Sean Hill as his starting quarterback, who got benched in the first half, and his replacement, Al Smith, came in and threw 3 touchdowns to Vernon Davis, who is on the Danville Destroyers, but unfortunately was on his bench. So.
Yeah, that's some sick irony smacking you in the face right there, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, how about them Saw Dogs not looking too strong against G-Men? And G-Men only has $120 on the board.
Well, Saw Dogs is, this is only my opinion, but I thought he's been playing way outside of his league for quite a few weeks now, and I can't wait to play him again myself, actually.
Yeah.
He did a number on me the first time I seen him, but tell you what, it's good to see Big Joe coming back into form. I was a little worried about him there for a while.
Yeah, I have to. Shall we do the Big Joe Happy Dance? I'll just do it here real quick for everybody. This is a Big Joe Happy Dance. Back in it, buddy. Keep up the good work. Yeah,
But all in all, it's I think so far the league's going well. Everybody's staying involved and being pretty competitive.
Yeah, there's definitely. It's definitely, it seems actually looking here, talking about the league and feedback. As you all know, there's a league manager poll I posted as of this point. 8 people have voted. 4 votes for the one word, it's awesome, which I cast my vote in that department there. 3 votes for it's okay, needs improvements, I understand that. And for those of you who voted that right there, post your feelings, your feedback on a message. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. That's what this league's about. Am I not right, Crush?
Yeah, definitely. The only way we can make things better is by, listening to complaints or advice, and that way we can look to make changes next year.
Yeah, so post your feedback, your comments, your concerns. We take them in. We read them. We love them. We pet them. We nourish them. And but on the one thing I see here, I for shits and giggles I threw it in there was, fire Malo as commish. He sucks, and someone voted for it. And I just didn't know if you had any light you wanted to shed on that, or.
Well, I know through the fantasy lines that I go through, each and every day, and the chat rooms that I visit and whatnot. There's been some rumblings of some unhappy fantasizers, as you might say, but I don't want to reveal any specific because I'm sure that the person that did cast that vote will make his feelings known and.
Oh, so it is a he. It is a he. We got that. It's a he. Okay. I just want to clarify all that,
But seeing as how, I don't get a chance to talk to this person that much, they are, in school most of the day. Wait a minute. But, yeah. But I'm sure that But you never know.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion of who it might be. But hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and some things you just gotta live with.
Definitely, and on back to being serious though, we definitely can make this league make some changes, and we won't know how people feel or what they would like to see unless they actually do post something to get their thoughts out there. So
that's it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
So how about the NFL action this week, man?
Miles Austin. Wow. I mean, once again, Miles Austin, he put up like 42 points for me this week.
Yeah.
He's turning into quite the receiver there.
Yeah, definitely. I would, and whenever you want to thank me for telling you to pick him up, that would be appreciated too.
Interesting. I don't really remember that phone call. Wow. I'll have to check my call log on my cell phone just to make sure. But yeah, and then I watched.
I saw that. I'll tell you what, the cream does rise to the top, though. I was paying attention to the New Orleans Dolphins game. I thought for a while there that it looked like New Orleans was going to go down, but they did come back and take care of business, and I think that's beyond stating the obvious that that's definitely the team to beat.
Yeah, they that offense is something. I mean, at one point they were down by 20 or something. They only scored 10 points in the first half. It was 24-10 or something.
I think they were down 14.
14.
Yeah. But they just find a way to do it, and they can hit you from all angles, so they're dangerous.
Yeah, Drew Brees, buddy. Drew Brees.
So who are the Phillies gonna see in the World Series this year? What's your take on that?
Right now it's 3-1 in the sixth. I got it on right now. Yanks are up, and I personally think that I'd rather see the Yankees. You and I were talking about this. Angels to win. I mean, to come back, have that momentum, and win 3 straight games to get into the World Series. That's some momentum, and that I don't want to necessarily face.
No, that's always. I mean, if you look back throughout the history, that's happened a lot of times where a team has just gotten hot.
Yeah,
you can almost say that about the Phillies of last year, and they just got hot and got on a roll. And that's one thing I worry about a little bit with our fighting Phils is that this time off might have gave them a chance to cool off because they were playing some heated baseball there the last 2 weeks. So we'll see how that all works out. And I tell you what, I would love to see the Broadway versus Broad Street.
Yeah, the most winning franchise of all sports franchises throughout the history of the world against the most losing franchise of all the sports of all the history of the world. I believe it's the ultimate underdog story. Great storyline there, the David versus Goliath, on a large scale. So I'd like to see it. I mean, but right now, Angels are threatening Vlad Guerrero just doubled. And Torrey Hunter on third, Vlad Guerrero at second. So, I don't know. They might make a game out of it. And in all reality, I wouldn't mind seeing it going 7 games. Yanks win it in 7. Because then at that point, like Tampa did last year, they kind of blew their load a little bit, it seemed, in the championship series and got to the World Series and was just like, oh my God, so.
Yeah, they basically cashed in before they even got started.
Wow. Well, dude. I just, we're running out of time here. It's nice to have you on the show. Your first appearance. Hopefully we can get an in-studio appearance. But until then, kids, stay tuned to NAFLA TDN Live.
Go Crush.
Go Phils. Wow.